Having trouble with your puppy pulling on the leash during walks? I'm Jon, Pooch and Mutt's expert trainer, and today I'll show you how to teach your puppy to walk calmly on the leash without all the tugging. Leash manners, learning to walk on a lead and not pull, starts way before the puppy goes outside on its first public walk. With vaccinations, puppies are homebound for a few weeks, and this is an ideal time to start training. A leash of any variety is a trigger for most dogs to get excited. By association, it's literally connected to something they will grow to love. This development can, over a short period of time, become a crazy game of trying to catch an overexcited dog so you can fumble a leash onto them. Let's start as we mean to go on. Remember, the energy we engage our dogs with will be reflected in their behaviour, so no more shouting walkies and sending your dog into canine orbit. Desensitise your puppy to the lead and it being put on and off. Attach a clip with a portion of cut down leash. It doesn't need to be a long bit of leash as long as it doesn't hinder the puppy. For small puppies, just a metal clip will do. Do this multiple times a day, rewarding the puppy calmly with food each time. You can make it more interesting by linking it to other training like sit, ask or lure the puppy into a sit, reward, and then attach the clip, reward again. A week or so later, develop this into attaching a real leash for varying lengths of time. During these sessions, do some basic training on the leash that doesn't involve walking. Sit is a good one to start with. Be calm. We don't want loads of energy, so don't bring that to the training. No pulling. Puppies learn very quickly that if they pull, they go. And if that doesn't work, pull harder. It really helps if your puppy learns quickly that pulling doesn't work, so simply hold the lead until the puppy tires out or loses interest. When the leash is loose, wait a short while and unclip or engage puppy in play. Training or just gentle, calm affection. When puppy is used to the leash and stable enough to do so, we can progress training into the garden. A top tip at this stage of training is to decide which side you want to walk your puppy on, left or right. I use the left side because I'm right-handed. That hand is then free to open doors, etc. Hold the leash in either hand, but make sure to have treats or food in your left pocket. Walk in small anti-clockwise circles, half turned into the puppy. Reward walking without sniffing and focus. The reward can be food or voice inflection. As the puppy develops, increase or decrease size of circle. Make the puppy work slightly longer for rewards. Controlling your puppy through voice inflection is a good skill to have. Ideally, we need our puppy to sync their energy levels with our input. This is a good opportunity to blend this into training. We can pair voice inflection with speeding up and slowing down our pace. Over time, our puppy will respond simply to the tone and not need the action. This really helps with walking dogs past distractions or indeed slowing them down. Use the natural physical barriers around you to help or keep the training interesting. Garden fences, wall, and even a bush or tree can be used to teach puppies not to walk in front of us. Walk with the leash in your right hand, half turned towards your puppy. You can even walk backwards. The puppy should be on your left and the wall on the puppy's left. Start walking. Use voice inflection to control your puppy's pace. Reward good pace control and any focus. If the puppy starts to race ahead, step in front and block them with your leg. Pair this with a firm no, let them settle and start again. As your puppy gets better at this, you can blend in walking in a more normal way next to your puppy. If this cues them to going in front of you, block them and say no. Puppies have short attention spans. Keep sessions relatively short depending on your puppy's character. Mixing the training sessions up will keep it interesting for the puppy while also developing their impulse control. It's natural for dogs and puppies to want to chase things that move. We want them to learn they don't do that on a leash. If we throw a toy, the puppy will be tempted to follow it. When they do, we firmly say no whilst holding the leash. We keep repeating the exercise until the puppy controls the impulse to lunge or chase. Voice inflection and maybe some body language will help achieve this. Immediately we see any element of the puppy controlling the behaviour, we mark it with good or a click and reward. This would definitely be time for a jackpot reward. As your puppy gets better at this, you can add real distractions like your children running around or another family dog coming into the garden.